के लिए let's move on with this question. X plus 1 by x is equals to 3. You have to find the value of x to the power 8 plus 1 by x to the power 8. You don't need to solve it पूरा, just give me that expression कि क्या आएगा. Exam में calculator है and you have options, so you can do it. Divya, very good. You are the first one to answer. Sari, Pavan, awesome. Nandini, pen paper नहीं use में लेना है. I can see you guys. So, हाँ.
Writing down the question.
अच्छा, ठीक है. Try to solve it first, answer, and उसके बाद try to write it down. मतलब क्लास में यूजुअली ये होता है, मेरे साथ भी हुआ था कि when we solve the question, what we do is क्लास में सर पढ़ा रहे हैं, and then we used to write it down किया सब कुछ मुझे कॉपी में लिखना है, and then it's a blunder क्योंकि the better way would have been कि when the sir is speaking explaining मैं समझ लूँ, बाद में मुझे टाइम मिलेगा, then I'll note it down, वरना नोट्स तो मिल ही जाएंगे दोस्तों से, because whatever you note down you are not really having time to revise all of it, तो जितना क्लास में समझ सकते हो do it. Correct. So answer is straightforward, right? X plus 1 by x is 3. So x square plus 1 by x square is 3 square minus 2, which is 9 minus 2, 7. Then 4 power kya hoga? 7 square minus 2, which is 47. So this has to be 47 square. 47 square minus 2. Now how do I solve it? Solve नहीं करना. अगर मेरे पास options है 2201, 2202, 2207 and say 2554. मैं क्या करूँगा? 7 square is 49 minus 2, 47. So unit digit has to be 7. Answer has to be C. Usually exam में CAT में अगर आएगा तो you'll have only one option जिसका unit digit will be 7, and that is how you can just mark the answer without even solving 47 square. ठीक है? Now I want everyone to be as fast as possible. I want answers within few seconds. ठीक है? So we are correct. So I think before moving to the questions, some objective ways, basis my experience जो मैंने लास्ट 2-3 साल में कैट में देखा है कि always at least in the entire algebra always try to check for some objective values of x. ये नहीं करना है कि यार सर ने बता दिए फॉर्मूले, मुझे blindly फॉर्मूले करने नहीं. Always the first step should be कि can you directly visualize the value of x? Is there any value of x that directly clicks you? For example, a common values are 0, infinity, 1, -1, 2, -2, 3, -3. These are some common values that you can directly visualize कि इसमें से कुछ fit in हो रहा है. अगर हो रहा है then that's the end of the story. Just put that value and solve it. अगर नहीं हो रहा है then try to think of something else. So for example, question ऐसा भी आ सकता है कि यार ठीक है, मैं अभी I think वो वाला question बताऊंगा तुमको. So for example, these are some things to observe कि यार अगर x plus 1 by x की value 2 है, इसका मतलब like you don't have to apply those methods and everything. It's obvious x has to be 1, right? Only then x plus 1 by x can be 2. There can be one more value because it's going to be a quadratic equation, but of course x equal to 1 should satisfy, right? Similarly, x plus 1 by x अगर 5 by 2 है, then it should directly click you, x will be 2. So these are the 4 values which are important. Basis ये values तुमको frequently दिखेगी in your mocks or in your other exams. ठीक है कि x plus 1 by x is 10 by 3. So hint is always take hint from denominator कि यार denominator क्या है, यहाँ पे denominator 2 है तो ठीक है x can be 2 and then just check it. Denominator is 3, so 3 plus 1 by 3. Denominator is 4, so 4 plus 1 by 4, and then move on. So let's solve this question. Divya, I think you need some water. Come on, मतलब just solve it. अभी it should be fun for all of us कि यार 2 सेकंड में मतलब क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने हैं. And मतलब लिखने की नीड भी नहीं है इसको. I don't think these sort of questions should be noted. काफी easy है, straightforward है. But what people do is, I'm telling you, यहाँ पे भी मतलब 95% of the students they'll do यार कि ठीक है, I'll try to find out x to the power 58. इसको वो solve करेंगे actually में LCM लेके, and then they'll say 109 plus 58 and plus this, and then they'll try to apply something. But is it needed? X plus 1 by x is 2, so x is 1, so answer is 2 directly in 4 seconds, 5 seconds, right? So always remember these three, four, matlab, you don't even need to remember if you're fast in or if you're smart in visualizing the numbers. आगे बढ़े. Okay. नमन समझ आ रहा है ना?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Oh, ठीक है. Solve this. So guys, now मैं तुमको उसका application नहीं पढ़ा रहा हूँ because I hope मतलब you guys can do it जो basic वाला application है. So now I'm थोड़ा सा different type of questions we will be doing where you just need to visualize the question, थोड़ा सा simplify करना है and then you can solve it. So this question looks scary कि यार इतना बड़ा number आ गया, but then it's very very easy to solve. Anyone? Samriddhi no, Pawan no. Infinite कैसे हो गया यार पवन? मतलब इतने इतने क्रिएटिव आंसर्स आ रहे हैं.
नीचे के वाले गलती से शायद 0 आ गया.
Okay. चलो ठीक है, I'll tell you. So see, यहाँ पे one thing that you should be able to visualize is कि यार पहली वाली जो equation है ना, that is symmetric about x cube. कि यहाँ पे एक coefficient is 1, here also a coefficient is 1, right? Then a coefficients are 3, यहाँ भी 3 है, यहाँ भी 3 है. Then it is 2 and then it is 4. So you can see कि ठीक है, I sort of see that the entire equation is symmetric about x cube. So what I'll do is I'll try to divide both numerator and denominator by x cube. Let's see what happens then. The first one becomes x cube. The last one becomes 1 by x cube. I'll just club them. The first one becomes 3x square. The last one becomes 3 by x square. Then twice of this, if you divide this by x cube, this becomes x plus 1 by x plus 4, and in the denominator you have x cube plus 1 by x cube. Now do you like this form? Because you know x plus 1 by x, you know everything else. X plus 1 by x is 3, so x square plus 1 by x square कितना हो जाएगा? p square minus 2, 7. This value is 3. ये कितना हो जाएगा? This is p cube minus 3p. So p cube is 27 minus 3 into 3. 9. 27 minus 9 is 18. So this value is 18. Now you just solve it. And you get the answer as 49 by 18. Clear, everyone? See, you have learned everything that you needed for most of the algebra. Only thing now you have to learn is art of visualizing the problem. That how do you simplify this equation in a form that you're comfortable with? So you of course know x to the power 6 plus 1. You can't solve such sort of equation, but you know कि if this is given, that is a hint that you should be able to sort of make this equation in a format like x cube plus 1 by x cube or x cube plus 1 by x cube. Now that is a hint. You have an x to the power 6 plus 1. How do you make it in the format of x cube? Just divide everything by x cube and then you will see it reduces to a very easy format, and that's it. You've solved it. Yes, this was in the Challenger series. I think most of the question that I'm taking is those are from the Challenger series. So what you can do is you can go to the YouTube channel of Prepzone. There's a playlist by the name of Challenger series. There you'll be able to see one question in every video explained with a concept. Challenger series. Just find for this playlist and then solve all the questions. I think there I have also explained this. I mean, like you've already learned it now, so you don't need it again. But yeah, there are some more tricks from functions and graphs and everything. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. I'll erase everything so that you know what was the learning. Find the symmetrical coefficient around x cube and then divide everything. That's it. Let's do this question. I won't answer within 15 seconds. Jitna jaldi ho sake. Great. Two guys have already solved it. And refer to that table. Hint is, जो मैंने table बताई थी, x plus 1 by x is p, x plus 1 by x is equals to √3, तो क्या shortcut होता है? देखा ना, right? So now just apply that and give me an answer orally. It's a 4-second question, 5-second question. Dexter, you're making a blunder. It can't be one. It's a simple application, right? Let me go back to that slide. What was it? It was if x plus 1 by x is equals to √3, x to the power 6 has to be equals to -1. That's it. That is the only thing you need to apply. If x to the power 6 is -1, this is nothing but x to the power 6 to the power 15. So it's -1 to the power 15. It's -1. It's -1 to the power 16, right? Because 16 6 are 96. So it's +1. -1 plus 1 is 0. It's an oral question in 5 seconds. Answer has to be C. Please tell me कि कहाँ पे जाके अटक रहे हो जिनसे नहीं हुआ. At least tell me, Nandini, how did you get none of these? I think one more person has got none of these.
Actually, I did like -1. That's minus.
Yeah. Matlab, see, after knowing all of it, if you make such mistakes, now you'll really regret. -1 कैसे हो गए? And no one can teach you. मतलब ये तो you have to be slightly attentive and say कि this is +1 and not -1. And now this is the only thing that is stopping you from a 99 plus. You know everything that is required. You just need to apply it right. ठीक है? So let's jump on to the next question. Chaitanya, very good. While others are trying to copy the question, there are guys who have solved it. Nandini, done? Good. ठीक है guys, I think enough time. Sari, no answer is C. It's a straightforward question. यहाँ से hint should be you need to find x plus 1 by x. Second hint is if x is a conjugate number, you know 1 by x will be 2 plus √3. 1 by 2 minus √3. मतलब you don't have to. That is what I'm saying. If you have to really score high in CAT, you have to avoid this step. You are actually calculating 1 by x is 1 by 2 minus √3 into 2 plus √3 by 2 plus ये सब नहीं करना है. मतलब it should be oral. 2 plus √3 into 2 minus √3 is 2 square minus √3 square, which is 4 minus 3, 1. So denominator is 1, which means it has to be 2 plus √3, a direct conjugate, which means a step further. 1 by x is 2 plus √3. If you just add them, x plus 1 by x is 4. X plus 1 by x is 4. You need to find x to the power 9 plus 1 by x to the power 9. You just take cube. 4 cube minus 3. And then again take a cube. So 4 cube is 64 minus 3, 61. Right? 61. And then again a cube. 1 minus 3. So it will be 61 cube minus 3. Okay, wait. I think I made a mistake, right? It was
64 minus 12.
Correct. So it was 64 minus 12 because it is p cube minus 3p. So it basically ends with 2. Then again you do 2 cube minus 3 into 2, 6. Right? 3p. So it's 8 minus 6, 2, which means unit digit has to be 2. So answer is C. The hint was all the options are different. All the option has different unit digit. So मैं वापस बता रहा हूँ, number system CAT में नहीं आता ज़्यादा, but this is where you apply number system कि you just solve the question faster by applying unit digit का concept. अलग से no one is going to ask you कि भाई remainder बताओ, unit digit बताओ, tens digit बताओ. No one will ask you in CAT. But this is how the application of number system comes. Again, a question that could have been solved orally. If there is anyone who is doing it in this format, guys, I think you are in a bad shape. You have to avoid this habit of writing things in your notebook. It will save your paper and your time and your efforts. So moving further to the next question. Let's solve this. Yes, answer is correct. Answer is 2. And time is up. I think simple, right? You're feeling happy? कि question अब जल्दी हो रहे हैं. ठीक है. So what do we do? Again, orally. Okay, xy is equals to 1. So first thing is apply it. Get rid of the third variable. Plus 48 and minus 2. Y is 1 by x. So y is 1 by 2 plus root 3, which is 2 minus root 3. We have seen it. Which means x plus 1 by x is 4. Right? So I'll just write it so that we are not on the different pages. This is 4. I'll derive this. Then I'll just rewrite this equation. This is x cube plus 1 by x cube. So x cube plus 1 by x cube kitna hoga? 4 cube minus 3p, 64 minus 12. Let me know if there is any mistake in my calculation. There might be. So 64 minus 12 is 52. So 52 is the value of x cube plus y cube. So, okay. This is 52, this is 52, minus 2 plus 48. Wow. Such a beautiful number. 100 by 50. Answer is 2. So if you're someone who have only written this much in your notebook, I think you're absolutely on the same page and you're doing good. If you have written anything extra than this, you need to work upon it. Okay? So I think we are on slide number what? Slide number 38, and there are 5 more slides before we finish simple equation. Questions are the same. Okay, I think let us finish it. We are still in the flow. Let's just finish it. By the way, you guys are lucky कि 3 घंटे ही हो रही है, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं हो रही. Last time it was 8 hours at a stretch. So you should feel luckier. Yes. Again, a question of visualization. Visualize this. Well and good. If not, maybe I'll just give slight hint so that you don't waste next 2 minutes. Try to put it in the format that you are very, very comfortable with, which is x plus 1 by x. So see, how can you just rephrase this equation to your favorite form? That's just one single step. It's wrong, Chaitanya, it's right. Options are 1, minus 1, 19, and none of these. Divya, good. You guys solved it in 20-30 seconds. Ankur, Kishan, Sanchit, you're able to understand things?
Yes, sir. I'm doing it. Yeah.
Good. Trideep, would you like to try at least one question?
Yes, I could solve this one.
Okay, great. Yeah, can you explain everyone?
We can rewrite x into x minus 3 equal to minus 1 as x plus 1 by x equals 3.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just bringing this x down. So this is same as x plus 1 by x equals to 3. Then?
And then we find the cube version of this. So x cube plus 1 by x cube is 18.
Okay.
And rearranging, we get x cube minus 18 equal to 1 by x cube, which means our required expression is
okay. So
multiplying
just solving
1 by
this,
x
it
cube.
is x to the power 6 minus 18x cube is equals to minus 1, right? Which is nothing but x cube into x cube minus 18 is equals to minus 1. So answer is. So what did I do? See, whenever you see such questions, matlab, try to rearrange it in this format. This was the only crux. And then you know it's a power cube. So be sure of this fact. You just have to cube it and then rearrange it and you will get your answer. and some other form. Okay? So the only trick was to rearranging this in this format. Clear, everyone? Okay, next question. See, now if I have to make difficult questions, the only thing I can play with is application on visualization. How, I can just make the visualization difficult. That is the only thing I can play around with. Concept is exactly same that we have been applying in last few slides. Okay, time is up. Okay, Sari, let's solve this together. Please explain, how did you get the answer 8?
No, sir, I did a calculation mistake over here. I just divided, tried to divide with p square, then I got 16 by p square, so that I did a mistake. It should not be 8, something else.
Which is fine. So let us solve it here together. So what should be the first step?
We can rewrite as b square minus 4p plus 4 equals 16p.
P square minus 4p plus 4 is equals to 16p. Okay. Then
We can try to divide it by p square. So we can get 1 minus 4 by p plus 4 by p square.
okay. You're saying that I should divide this entire equation by p square?
Yes, sir. From there.
Okay, fine. So I'll try to divide this by p square. This is 1 minus 4 by p plus 4 by p square is equals to 16 by p, right?
I don't think from here we can.
Okay, fine. Yeah, this was wrong. I can see, again, p square plus 16 by 4 square. Hint is, if you know p plus 4 by p, you'll be able to find this value. Square and then minus 2. Hint number 1. So you have to put it in the form of p plus 4 by p. If you just see the question, you know यहाँ पे p square है, यहाँ पे 4 है, यहाँ पे minus 4p है. If you just divide this equation by p, you'll be able to generate a p plus 4 by p term here. Is everyone able to visualize this thing? Right? And you know that you have a p here. Yeah. Sanika, are you able to visualize? You're scratching your hand. Okay, fine. So see, you have a 4p upon p square minus 4p plus 4. Please ask me if you're not able to get it, because these are important concepts. It's okay to repeat. So see, did you understand this? To get this term, you need to find out p plus 4 by p. If you know this, you can just square this and then do this. Okay? So now, how do I generate a term of p plus 4 by p? Okay. So p plus 4 by p. You know you have a p square here, you have a minus 4p here, and then you have a 4 here. And then you have a p above, right? So now if you just divide this entire equation by p, this will be p, this will be minus 4, and this will be 4 by p, right? So you will have a term p plus 4 by p here, and then some constant. So then you can just simplify it, and then you'll be able to find the value of p plus 4 by p. Or what you can do is, as I think everyone just wants to simplify this, you can do p square minus 4p plus 4 is equals to 16p. Okay, or p square minus p square plus 4 is equals to 20p. Now just divide everything by p. You will see p plus 4 by p is equals to 20. If you have it as 20, you need to find this value, right? So now this is a small catch. I think all the students were answering 398. बहुत ही common mistake है. What we'll do is we'll just square this, say 400 minus 2. But वो minus 2 वाला funda will not apply here, because if you just go back to the proof, if you square this, you have a factor of 2 into 4, which is 8. So you'll have to minus it by 8. मतलब see, minus 2 वाला funda comes if you have a term of p plus 1 by p and then square it. But because we all have understood इसका proof क्या होता है, how do I just square it? I'll say p square plus 16 by p square plus 2ab. 2 into p into 4 by p. pp gets cancelled. 2 into 4 is 8. Should be equals to 400. So p square plus 16 by 4 square. 16 by p square is nothing but 400 minus 8, which is 392. So this question needed first visualization and then full attention here, because this was the deadlock condition जहां पे बहुत लोग गलती करेंगे. 398 बहुत लोग लगाएंगे and 398 will be in option, definitely in option. Sanjay, clear? Okay. So 3 more questions to go. Next one. Okay. शांतिका इसमें options, चलो ठीक है मैं दे देता हूँ options. Options are A, 1, 0 and none of these. All the answers I've received are correct. Anshika, how are you trying to solve it? Yeah.
I'm just trying to solve it
Like how? Like what is the first thought that is coming to your mind after seeing this equation? See, how do you generate x plus y plus z? You have some numbers with same base in the left hand side, a. Then you have exponent x, y, z. So, and you have to add the exponents. So, what mathematical operator would you apply so that you have a term of x plus y plus z? Okay, let me give you a hint. Let's try to multiply all the 3 equations. Just if you multiply all the 3 equations, what will happen? This is a to the power x into e to the power y into e to the power z. Now e to the power x into e to the power y into e to the power z is what? A to the power x plus y plus z. Again, in the right hand side, if you multiply it, you have the same base and the powers will be added, x plus y plus z. You cancel the power and you can say x plus y plus z is equals to a. Clear?
Sir,
Yeah. Or alternatively, yeah.
just by looking at it, we can make
Yes.
out.
Yes. Absolutely. Or even you didn't have to solve it. This was the subjective way I was coming to it. That see, just by looking at it, you can say now a to the power x is equals to x plus y plus z to the power x, which means a can be equals to x plus y plus z. Then again, a can be equals to x plus y plus z. A can be equals to x plus y plus z, which means x plus y plus z is equals to a. Just see the question and then answer it. No calculation. This is not even a CAT level, but then still can be asked in CAT. Clear, everyone? A very simple question. If you observe it, you can mark it in like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Next question. Again, a 2-second question. Don't write it. Don't write the question. No, Shantika, don't. Just leave that habit of writing the question. The moment you see the question, you have to stare at the screen and think. Once you have the answer, then start writing. Good. Yes, that's it. This is just to check how awake are you. If you're not able to solve this question, that means you're sleepy. And that can be the only reason why you're not able to solve this question. There can be no other reason for you to not solve this question. X square plus 1 by x square plus 1 by x square plus this. Sum of 4 values is 4. All the values can be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. X can be 1, y can be 1. It satisfies my equation. Just put the value. Answer is 2. Done, everyone? Simple question. Any doubts? We are on the last question. Yeah. Any doubts? You can try for subjective methods, but then not needed for CAT. So last question for the day is this. And this will summarize last 40 minutes of learning. Take your time, solve this right. Here, you basically need an equation in x minus 4 whole square. This is the term you basically need an equation. So now try to solve for x minus 4 whole square, because this is what you actually need. And while you can definitely you can divide by x, so it will be x minus 13 by x equals to 1, but then it's of no use to you because you need x minus 4 square. So try to solve this. How can I solve the value of x minus 4 square? And then proceed. Try to solve. X minus 4 square is what I have to generate. Fair. So x square minus 4 is nothing but x square minus 8x plus 16. Okay. But yeah. So x minus 4 whole square is x square minus 8x plus 16. Now I only know the value of x square minus x equals to 13, right? So I'll say x square minus, or rather I'll actually put the value of x square. X square is 13 plus x. So it is 13 plus x minus 8x will be minus 7x plus 16. But I know I need to generate x minus 4 terms. So what I'll do is I'll say 13 minus 7. I'll try to take common. I'll try to forcefully generate x minus 4 term here. So if there is x minus 4, it basically means I've done plus 28, but actually it should have been plus 16. So I've done plus 12 extra. So I'll do a minus 12, right? So I'll say this is nothing but 1 minus 7 into x minus 4. Which means now, so I think everyone is expert. Now I just divide it by x minus 4, and then I say x minus 4 is there. Here it will be minus 1 by x minus 4, and this will be equals to minus 7. So I need to find square. Fair. I'll say a minus b, so square will be 7 square 49, and because it's a minus sign, so there'll be plus 2 per factor. 49 plus 2, 51 should be my answer.
So can you please tell the last step that you did?
Sure. So I had x minus 4 minus 1 by, so again, x minus 4 can be t, right? So I know t minus 1 by t is equals to minus 7. I had to find out t square plus 1 by t square. So I've already told it in the identity. If x minus 1 by x is p, x square plus 1 by x square will be p square plus 2. Or you can prove it, just square both the sides, right? So from here you'll have t square plus 1 by t square minus 2ab, which is minus 2, should be equals to minus 7 whole square, which is 49. So t square plus 1 by 2 square will be 49 plus 2, 51. Clear? Great. So congratulations, everyone has completed the entire equations as in simple equation. Special is left, quadratic is left, but yeah, we have covered 1/3 of equations.
So that's all for today. I hope you all have learned something new. So yeah, stay tuned and press the subscribe button to be notified on the next video.